Hi, Attorney Paul Deloughery here. I'm the founder of Sudden Wealth Protection Law, and I teach financially successful people how to pass wealth to their kids without spoiling them. Today I wanted to answer a question that I get a lot, and that is, when should you talk to your kids or to your heirs about how much money you have and what they're going to get? Well, this is a touchy subject. Here's what's at stake, and I'm sure you've thought about this. If you tell them, are your kids then going to lose their incentive to be productive? Are they going to stop getting good grades in school? Are they going to slough off, maybe quit their jobs, start partying because they know that no matter what they do, there's a bunch of money to bail them out of getting into trouble, or and so on? Or are they going to start infighting? Is there going to start being a competition between your kids or among your kids about who can give the most love to you, the most affection to you? And how are you going to know if your kids actually love you, or if they're spending time with you because they love you as parents, or because they're competing to see if they can maybe get favors or get an early inheritance or something like that? So here, hold on. Let me entertain my dog for a second. Shawnee, here, come here. Okay, so the answer then, drop the ball. Sorry, this is our morning routine. So the answer to the question is, there is no hard and fast answer. It's our morning ritual. There is no hard and fast answer, but you do at some point need to talk to your kids about how much money you have and how much they're going to receive. And here's the thing. So we talked about what's at stake in terms of, are they going to start infighting because of competing for your affection or something. The other thing is, if you die, and I'm sorry, I'm going to say the words the way they are, if you die and you don't tell them, and then they discover, oh woohoo, we get a bunch of money, they're not going to be prepared. Then you're setting them up to start fighting amongst themselves, fueled by greed, jealousy, and resentment, and they're not going to be prepared, which sets them up for sudden wealth syndrome, sudden wealth issues. And by the way, preventing that is one of the main reasons that I started this law firm, Sudden Wealth Protection Law. So if they don't know about how much money there is, then then they get a windfall, then being unprepared, they're going to tend to make poor decisions. And that's when inheritances tend to get lost, mismanaged. Maybe they live off the money for a little while, and then when they're older, the money runs out. I've seen that. It's not pretty. And then at some point later in their lives, they have to actually get a job when they're competing against younger people, and so that's not a great thing. Or maybe the money runs out. Maybe your kids blow through the money, and they've raised their grandchildren to have a bunch of money around, and everything's easy and life's easy and you don't have to work hard and all that stuff. And then the grandchildren are set up, they're set up to have not very pleasant lives, because your grandchildren don't have a work ethic, and they have expensive tastes. So how's that going to work out? So the answer is, you have to talk to your kids about how much money there is, and it can be done gradually. I strongly encourage you to bring us or someone like us on board to kind of help facilitate that communication or that conversation, because yes, it is an awkward thing. We've done this before. We have the experience, and if you want to search for other alternatives, by the way, the reason that I say that we have experience is not totally self-serving. It's backed by some actual facts. And fact number one is, I'm a certified family wealth advisor. I've had actual formal training in this area. Secondly, I've been in every possible situation here. I'm a parent. I'm also a child, and I've received $14 million and then blew it because I wasn't prepared. And so I experienced sudden wealth syndrome. I've been helping other families through this. My motivation is to help you, to help other people avoid the problems that my family went through. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I formed this law firm, and it's my mission in life. Yeah, there's two reasons to hire us, but what you want to do is to get probably a family wealth advisor. That's the actual word for it. Someone who's had training about how to facilitate family communications over money, or someone who has gone through an experience like what I did and come out of it stronger and motivated to help financially successful people. So in summary, yes, you do want to talk to your kids about how much money you have. There's no hard and fast rule about what language you should use or when you should do it or any of that kind of thing. But there's been studies that 70% of wealth transfers from one generation to the next fail, meaning that the money doesn't actually benefit the kids. And the reason for that is typically lack of communication and trust in the family. So the answer is communication and building trust. And tying that in future videos, I'll be talking more about some of the specifics of how you do this. But just generally speaking, yes, you want to have communication and talk to your kids about how much money you have. And do it in a way, I will tell you this, I'll leave with this. So they need to know what the money means. They need to know what the family's mission is, or have some sense of stewardship. So how do you instill that stewardship? And we'll be going over that in future videos. So there we go. I hope you're having a good day, and I wish you well.